Hello, class, and welcome to AN181 Introduction to Cultural Anthropology. To better establish a virtual rapport, let me take a couple of moments to introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Rickard and will be your instructor for this course. I am CMO's resident underwater archaeologist and have done work in Spain, Bermuda, Australia, and the Philippines, although I have done some terrestrial work here in Missouri as well. Prior to living in Australia for graduate school, I worked as an on air radio host and operations director for NPR's local Cape Girardeau station, KRCU. I'm a helicopter pilot and a PADI scuba dive master. I'm originally from Colorado, but have family here in Cape, and even received my bachelor's degree in anthropology from Southeast. So, if you're new to SEMO, or even if you've been here for a while, know that your professors are a resource to you beyond just the course. Feel free to drop by my office or shoot me an email if you have any questions course related or otherwise. I've tried to design this online class to be as straightforward as possible. If you can read, type, and have a basic understanding of Moodle, you'll be able to succeed. At the same time, I want to preserve the depth and breadth of information that you would get in a traditional classroom setting, while integrating some opportunities for you to interact with your classmates. I also want to make sure that you know there is a textbook for this class. It's called Essentials of Cultural Anthropology, a Toolkit for a Global Age by Kenneth Guest, and is available through textbook rental services. You may also choose to purchase a copy online if you wish. There are 16 weeks in this semester and 15 chapters in the book. The first week of the course this week will cover the course structure, Moodle, writing expectations, and the syllabus. There are no points to be earned or formal assignments due, although you are required to complete all the introductory and writing expectations tasks before you can begin the formal work of the course. That leaves us with 15 weeks to cover 15 chapters of the book. But since we'll have a week of break in which no assignments will be due, we'll really only have 14 weeks to cover 15 chapters. So, to make it easier on all of us, we'll simply skip the 15th chapter of the book to dedicate the first 2 weeks 100% to making sure we all know how the course will work and how Moodle's online learning tools will be used. I also want to make sure to mention there is no formal comprehensive final exam for the class. So, Chapter 14's work will be due on Monday at midnight of finals week. Each week in the class will cover one chapter in the book. For each chapter, there will be the same basic tasks to complete. All weekly tasks will be due on Sundays at midnight, unless otherwise instructed. You'll be introduced to these tasks in the course structure and grading criteria video here in the introduction section of Moodle, along with an associated document with detailed instructions for you to reference at any time during the course, entitled Course Structure and Grading Criteria. There is also an associated questionnaire covering some of the major details for the grading criteria. This way, we'll have a clear understanding over the weekly tasks, and you'll know what is needed for you to receive your desired grade. In the introduction section, you'll find the course syllabus and its associated questionnaire, as well as an Introduce Yourself forum that you're required to complete. The next major section you will need to complete before moving on to Chapter 1 is the Writing Expectations section. In this section, you will find a link to download Microsoft Office Desktop Suite, which will come in handy for your film responses, and it retails for about $175. But as a CMOS student, it is included with your tuition. If you have any issues downloading the suite, please email me to see if we can troubleshoot through any of the issues together. There is also a plagiarism tutorial you're required to complete. The plagiarism tutorial is important for making sure we're all on the same page as far as what constitutes plagiarism and how to avoid it. I have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to plagiarism. If you are caught plagiarizing, you will get a 0 on the assignment in question with no opportunity to resubmit the work for credit. You will also find in the Writing Expectations section a What is an Academic Writing Tone video tutorial, how to format your film assignments using APA 7th edition, what are in-text citations and references, in-text citations and their corresponding references structure explained, a link to CMO's online writing lab, a film assignment student sample, and a film assignment grading rubric. Each of the Writing Expectations section videos, links, and examples will have a corresponding questionnaire you will need to complete before beginning the actual coursework. You can find a list of the tasks you'll need to complete in the course introduction section entitled Introductory Materials To-Do List. This all should be pretty easy considering these tasks are not graded. And because we're just getting started, I wanted to make sure you get every opportunity to have a successful start to the class. So I'm opening up the first chapter's material for you early. It won't be due until the end of the second week of the semester, but I hope by giving you a little extra time, you can familiarize yourself with the format before we really get cruising along. I'm very happy to have you in the course and hope you enjoy this introduction to cultural anthropology. If you do happen to have any questions, please feel free to email me at jarickard@cmo.edu. Good luck!